Deads and sleds are the ultimate 2 exercise workout, and I'm gonna tell you why. What's good, B-Sounds? Kick and raid, please do your things. I'm wearing a hat because I'm bold as shit and I'm not putting the heat on. Sick one, cheers. The deadlift works your entire posterior chain. You got concentric contractions in your quads and your glutes. Isometric contractions in your core, your lats, your traps. It trains your grip, which is gonna give you a juicy forearms, and there's a strong correlation between grip strength and heart health. Bonus. It taxes your entire pull chain. So what's the perfect pairing? Something that taxes your entire push chain. That's correct, it's sleds. Now everything that was pulling is pushing. You're still bracing the core, and all the upper body muscles that were isometrically contracted in the shortened state are now isometrically contracted in the lengthened state, at least with the sled form that I choose to go with and that I recommend for you as well for this very reason. A lot of people have problems with bracing. This form forces you to get good at it and having to breathe while you're doing it. Of course, that is going to transfer to a better brace on your squat and less collapsing in your back on your overhead press. Oh yeah, have you got a troublesome back? Well, what's better for your back than deadlifts, specifically for that lumbar strength, that sitting at desk slow poison we're all supping. It's deadlifts. And the fact that you're training bracing that core kind of statically during the deadlift and then dynamically during the sled push is going to protect you from another thing I see all too often, which is people who think they have a weak back, but actually have a strong back and a weak core, and they get injured because they're trying to hold themselves together with their actually fine back and their overly active hip flexors. The pain is in the back because that's where the damage is. The back is doing all the work and it can't cope. They feel the pain and think, I've got a weak back, I need a stronger back. So they recover, they deadlift some more, and the imbalance gets worse. It's a ticking time bomb. If they never address the true cause, that weak core, they'll keep strengthening that back and only really masking the problem. And for those people, direct ab training is absolutely a must, but there's no better way to train those abs to get properly involved than a dynamic brace as required in the overhead sled push for distance. Welcome to a TED Talk. So it's full body, it's got good carryover, it's gonna bulletproof your low back over time. What else? Well, we'll get back to non-subjective reasons in just a sec, but for now, it's fucking manly. There's nothing more manly than picking up the heaviest thing possible off the floor just to put it back down. There isn't. Maybe if it was on fire. Listen, I'm a fella who loves grilling meat, lifting shirtless and chopping wood, but I also love baking, tiny chef, and expressing my feelings. This isn't a boys wear blue thing. Everyone should be able to express any part of them any way that they choose to. I happen to think that once a week, picking up the heaviest thing possible and then pushing a sled until my ass and lungs are on fire is an excellent way of keeping me out of therapy. And again, not that there's anything wrong with therapy, but this is cheaper and gains. Strength. Whether you're working out for health, aesthetics, or functionality, you kind of hope that a side effect is that you get to be better at the 2 important markers of being able to show off in the real life, and that's picking heavy stuff up and pushing heavy people away. Pushing heavy stuff away. Deads and sleds. Now, studies show that 1 to 4 real hard sets a week is enough not just to maintain your strength, but to get them strength gains. So if you are really pressed for time, but you still want to be getting stronger, if you have 40 minutes once a week, you could do 3 heavy ass threes at deadlift and then 3 all out sled pushes. And that is essentially every muscle in your body taken care of. And the basic exercise recommendation for health is only like 30 minutes or so. So this has you covered. Like when life gets hectic, this can be your low power standby workout. Flexibility. Now, I'm not saying this workout's gonna make you flexible. It is not, but it is a flexible workout. Like, you wanna work on max strength? Great. Short sets, big weights. You wanna work on endurance? Great. Lighter weights, long sets. Superset the deads and the sleds. You're cutting sets of 10 deadlifts to maintain the muscle, and then a sled push EMOM is sicko mode cardio, and it'll keep you off the treadmill. You just can't lose. And as you're progressively overloading your deadlift, you can be progressively overloading your sleds. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can do that. You can stay at one weight and increase the distance, or you can increase the weight as you go. Or if you're a brave new world kind of boy and you couldn't give a soggy twiglet about the interference effect, it's me, I'm him. You really don't need to worry about it. You can modulate. So let's say you're on a deadlift program, hypothetically, and you're doing a review of the T-Nation Simple Deadlift program with all your boys, because you were asked to. hypothetically. You could pair longer set, lighter weight deadlift weeks with heavy ass sled sprints and heavy ass single deadlift weeks with long ass light pushes. Any way you do it is going to result in a full body mashing. Terrific adaptations in strength, endurance, and power. And let's not undersell the potential for hypertrophic gains. You've probably mashed up your legs from every angle trying to milk some girth out of them bad boys. Well, have you considered 45 seconds of ass burning, quad carving, calf quadding, continuous time and attention? I don't care what you can squat. There's a sled push that'll have you disassociating back to your first real leg day. Like you're going to Tesco to use the disabled bathroom just so you can use the handrail to get down on the gut bucket. It's me again. He's me. I'm telling you, man, every Friday for the last 6 weeks and every Friday for the next 10, it's Deads and Sleds, and I am loving it. As I said, me and the boys are doing this simple T-Nation deadlift program. I figure the more results, the better for the review. He said, you want me to experience your pain? It ain't working. I love deadlifts. I'm eating them up. It's early days though, so we'll see. In honor of Deads and Sleds Friday, me and Georgia put together this sick-ass shirt design, which you can get at the merch link below. If you think that there is an exercise combo better than Deads and Sleds, you're wrong. But let me know down in the comments what you think that combo is, and who knows, maybe I'm wronger. Leave a like if you could, and whatever else you do, get them gains. Be well.